Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Timeline Gamer and the the HOI4 Australian playthrough. Today we are going to be continuing on Iron Man Australia. Last time we almost are in World War II, since I think very soon Funny Mustache Man is going to try to take over a very certain country that starts with a P and ends with Poland. It's just Poland. It's Poland. It's seriously just Poland. All right. Well, let's get started. So yeah, if you watched my last video, then you know all this stuff about the armies in the north. Blah blah blah. You know all that stuff. So we got all that. Okay, that's not ready yet. Alright, employ methods of mass production is the one that we started last time. Okay, and then after that, I'm probably gonna do industrial rebirth. Okay, but just be prepared for a funny mustache man to, you know, take over a big chunk of a certain continent. Just be prepared for it. Yeah. And it looks like China's still doing okay. The Japanese took over Beijing and Tianjin, Tianjin, Jing. I don't know. I'm I tried my best not to mispronounce it, but sometimes I just can't really pronounce it. I mean, I can pronounce a good portion of these okay ish, but yeah. Otherwise, I am not good at it. I'm just gonna say that I'm not good at pronouncing city names at all. Never have, never will. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually kind of worried that the Japanese are gonna go after us. But actually, let me see. We can't see their, what they've done in the focus tree. But I would assume because they invaded China, I would assume that they're probably gonna invade us eventually. So, yeah, that is nice. That's nice. Definitely nice. Totally not disturbing at all. Okay, and we have ran out of manpower. Wow. Yeah, apparently we don't have enough to fill up all the divisions, so I need to take down a couple, and just leave the tiny ones to, you know, be built and be done. Okay. Let's get a centimetric radar researched. I know that it's 1940 technology, and it's late 1939. Who gives a crap, honestly? Who really gives a crap? There's the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact between the Soviets and the Germans, and the Germans definitely won't betray the Soviets. I can tell you, they definitely won't. They definitely won't betray the Soviets, on a certain day in June 1941. They totally won't betray them. Like I said, if you have context about World War II, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Okay. We have no divisions that we can deploy. So yeah. Okay. Start building those civilian factories. Actually, I'm gonna actually just slide that up there. Pretend like that never happened. Okay, and let's get one more civilian factory out there. We have free military factories. We actually have 2 free mills. So, bonk and bonk. Okay. I have planes and reserves, but as you can see, we don't really have the people for that. it's we don't have enough manpower. We spent all our manpower on the land, not the air or sea. So, yeah, give yourself a pat on the back, Timeline Gamer, for wasting all your manpower. Oh, well, that's a nice little spike for me. Okay, decisions. Let's invite foreign investors and let's nationalize some land. It's gonna take 40 days. Okay. You only have one decision, that's to commandeer civilian trains, and looks like we're good on trains. I think we're pretty good, much good. Okay, let's deploy those troops. Well, let's deploy that division, I should probably say. They're not troops, they're divisions. Well, basically the same thing. Just that division is way larger than just a troop, even though it might just show up as a troop on the HOI4 thing, HOI4 map. Man, I'm surprised the Germans haven't declared on Poland yet. I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh, well, as soon as I say that, it just happens. Maybe I should just stop talking entirely. Maybe I should just stop, honestly, because God. Okay. I probably, you know, I probably shouldn't talk about Germany invading other countries because then it's just gonna happen as soon as I say it. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Decisions. Okay. Industrial rebirth is done. Let's do new communicative mediums, which gives us times, well, a one-time 100% increase in research speed for electronics. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wonder what this German man's gonna be doing to some specific people. You know, heard of. I think they're gonna take him to some place called a place that I'm not allowed to mention on YouTube. Pretty sure they're about to bring him to there. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay. A research slot is available. Let's research improved machine tools. Man, we really need to research industrial stuff. Okay. German pressure towards Benelux. Yeah, this isn't looking good for the Allies so far. Although I do hope that they win in the end though, because I don't want to see those disgusting borders. You know, I don't want to see Germany take over all of Poland. And Italy have like the weirdest borders, of like Hungary, Romania, and Bulgaria, because like Bulgaria will just like take over like the southern bit of Yugoslavia, and then for like the weirdest reason, you know, for like the weirdest reason, you know, it's like Romania will take like Belgrade and this West Banat area, like the Hungarians will take like Slovenia and Croatia, but not Vojvodina for some reason. And the Italians will just take the weirdest crap in the world, honestly. Yeah, I don't really want to see those borders. Those borders disgust me. They truly do. Always have. And always will. So yeah, let's focus back in Australia. Okay. Got 45 factories, got New communicative mediums done. Let's draft factory safety regulations, which gives plus 10% stability. I mean, not like we have enough of that already. I mean, it's good that we have 100% stability, but my god, like, who needs that much stability? Like, at this point, I might as well just have, like, infinite stability at this point. Might as well. And Soviets took Eastern Poland, and, well, fun fact here is that back when the old provinces still existed, this border between the Germans and the Soviets was actually accurate, besides this little area up here. But everything else was actually accurate about it. But now it's actually not accurate because reasons. Because the thing is that the German Soviet border, when they divided Poland, actually, it was. If you look at my cursor, then you'll see that it was kind of more like this, you know. And everything else was basically the same except for this, which, yeah. So it actually isn't historically accurate, you know. Then again, we're not going to get into the technical terms. I mean, I know I literally just did, but I'm not going to mention that again. This is a game after all. They can't make everything perfect. And it's 1940, and that means that a certain country that starts with F and ends with France is going to be steamrolled by the Germans pretty soon. Let's get improved computing machines. Then we have one more free military factory, which we're going to spend on some more civilian trains. Okay, let's get rid of those old submarines. Get rid of them. Let's get some T-class submarines. And then, you know what, we'll get a GHI class destroyer. Might as well. Might as well at this point, honestly. So yeah. Oh, and the Italians join Germany in their fight. One thing that I've learned from playing HOI4 is that when Italy declares, joins the Second World War before France has capitulated or is close to capitulating, is that it either goes really well for the Axis or it goes really bad for the Axis. I mean, yes, we'll see this little thing in Africa, they kind of push a little bit in, but like up here in Europe, it's like it really just matters if the Italians have enough troops on the border, because if they don't, then Germans are getting taken out early. But if they have enough, plus a little bit of German support, then the Allies are doomed, honestly. Okay. Now, okay, Central Australia, really? Are you sure you really want to build factories there in the middle of the friggin' Australian outback? Because I'm pretty sure you don't really want to do that. I'm pretty sure you don't want to build stuff when it's it's scorching hot and troops aren't even able to enter, so that means I can't even secure your own friggin' factories. So yeah, I don't think that's really a good idea, honestly. Or at least I don't think it's the best idea. It's completely up to you what you do, but I don't think it's the best idea. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Okay, let's deploy those troops. Okay, Belgium's capitulated. Okay, Luxembourg has joined the Allies. Oh god. I've also, something that I've never really got is that Luxembourg, or well, whatever you want to call it, has had five victory points always, no matter what. It's always had 5 victory points. And I have no clue why, because I don't see why it needs 5 victory points. I would even argue that it needs less, honestly, because I don't think it's really worth 5 victory points. I mean, it only has 312,000 people in it. I mean, look at all the other states that have like that many people living in it. You know, seriously, though. You got this one. This one only has one victory point. Yeah, it has about the same population as Luxembourg. So, why not? Alright. Anyway, we're gonna do overreaching military focus. As you can see, we're still defending Australia. Trying to do the best Australian accent that I could do, but can't always do the best impression for it, you know. Yeah, all I worry about is keeping the Australian mainland state safe. God, I can't speak. Okay, let's get invite foreign investors. Figure I might as well. Then let's see. We can't deploy any troops as of now. Then I'm just gonna, you know, I'm trying to stay neutral here. I'm not gonna get involved in politics. So yeah, down here in Ethiopia, the Italians are gonna do. They either do okay or they do really bad. I should probably say that. And they've already pushed past El Alamein. So, oh god, Italian Cairo. Oh god. And it looks like the British have landed in Sardinia. Who would have thought? That's literally what they always do, and I absolutely hate these borders. Just why? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, shouldn't Italy have the southern part, and these two, or well, at least one would be French? You know. I also feel like if the enemy controls most of these little things right here, I don't know what they're actually called, but if they control most of the things in a province like Nord Pas de Calais, they could control the whole thing, and maybe along with the largest city in the thing, which in this case would be Calais, even though it doesn't even have a city thing like Lille. Alright, Soviet Union declared war on Finland, and how? Oh my god, what? Why? Oh my god, how many things keep on freaking happening? God. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so allies are screwed. Unless they can pull like a, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know how the allies could get out of this, honestly. I have zero clue. I mean, unless the British Raj just becomes a little factory for soldiers, I don't see the allies winning this. Unless the United States joins, which probably isn't going to happen anytime soon, you know, I don't see it at all. So yeah. I will admit, I am kind of contemplating joining the Allies, but I'd rather just fend for myself. Yeah. Well, infrastructure is actually pretty good, actually. Surprise. Have zero resistance, 100% compliance. That's good. Resources, also pretty good as well. Well, we have none in Papua New Guinea. That's actually kind of surprising. Then again, it's probably because the area wasn't as developed back then, so it makes sense, but it doesn't. Okay, let's do region-wide industrial integration. Okay, let's see. And we got some new free spots. I'm just gonna bump this up. So yeah, I'm definitely not doing anything to the construction thing. Definitely not. Definitely not doing anything to it. Same as always. Okay. Let's do the land. since I want to focus more on my land than my navy. Because while it would be good to have a navy, I want to focus more on my army since because reasons. It you see it. You guys can see it. All right, Denmark has joined the Allies. German Reich declared war on the Allies, or you know, as some HOI4 YouTubers like to call it, the no Germany. I'm just gonna call it nah Germany. So now Germany is taking over Denmark. So yeah, I'm not sure if now Germany is gonna stick. Oh yeah, forgot that. I forgot that Norway became communist. I actually forgot about that. What was the other country that changed? I totally forgot what the other country that changed was. I legitimately forgot. I'm pretty sure it was in the Americas though. Unless my mind was just playing tricks on me, but I don't think it was. So yeah. Okay. Oh, Canada's still part of the Allies. Kind of strange that their flag changed a little bit. Same with their color. I'm pretty sure their color was different than this, but yeah, now they look more like a British puppet state than an actual independent nation. So yeah, well, I could have swore that there's another one that changed, but who really cares? You know, I just want to focus on my country. Okay. Now, okay. I'm just gonna continue. So yeah. So yeah, if I'm be real with you, if I'm just gonna say one thing and one thing only, is that you might think that if you're democratic, then look and you control, somebody else's core territory, then you might think that local autonomy is probably the worst thing to put. Actually, my personal opinion, I think it's the best thing because it gives you more compliance, which can reduce resistance. So, in my opinion, I think it's, be honest, honestly, the best one. Because it increases compliance, which gives you more stuff in the region. And even if you have high resistance, all you have to do is just like if you have like super high resistance, like above 80%, then I wouldn't recommend it until you get below that level. If you're above 60, if you're in the 60 to 80 range, then I would recommend it. If you're below 60 resistance in it, do it. I would just do it, honestly. If you're below 60% resistance, then do it. Because it's not really going to do anything that bad. Worst they could do is just temporarily raise your resistance there. Just very temporarily, honestly. Very, very temporarily. Alright, let's do fuel refining 2. And yes, I know that we have low manpower. Actually, you should be saying that I have no manpower. Except now and then no. Okay. Crew and deploy. Let's deploy that division. And we have 2 full armies now. That's nice. Now we have the whole northern coast defended as well, which is also nice. Well, of course, except for these 2 islands, but who cares about those 2 islands? We'll just act like they never existed. Oh, and wait, how did the division go away? Actually, I will admit that does happen sometimes, but I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not sure why it does that, but just does it sometimes, and I don't know why. I mean, maybe enough people in a division go missing in the fake Papua New Guinean rainforest, that they just kind of never come back, They just kind of stay somewhere, and just kind of stay there, and nobody ever saw them again. Okay, let's invest in light industry again, since civilian factories are the best factories in HOI4, and nobody else can stop me from saying that. Since, I mean, they build other factories, so why not put them down? All right, let's do Sicilic permutations, which gives encryption +1. And Lithuania is gone. You know. Fall Cairo. Oh, God. British, what have you done? What have you done, British? What have you done? Now the Italians are gonna have horrendous borders. There's gonna be horrendous border gore because of you, United Kingdom. You happy with yourself? I hate border gore. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. So, yeah. Soviets, like always, like annexing Baltic countries. Or, well, oh, there goes Latvia. Well, and they're justifying out Romania. Well, Romania, be prepared. Be prepared, Romania, because if they do actually invade you, and there is the Second Vienna Award. There's Northern Transylvania going to the Hungarians. You know, one thing that I don't really understand is, like, why wasn't Slovakia given to the Hungarians at any point in the in World War II? I don't really get it, honestly. Maybe because of strategic importance, maybe Slovakia was, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. I mean, yes, it was a puppet, yes, oops, it was a German puppet, but I don't really get it, honestly, because I mean, it's not like Slovakia is big. It doesn't have a lot of manpower in it, so why wasn't it just given to Hungary? Honestly, I don't really get it. I mean, the Germans basically, said like they would get Hungary's old lands back, and Slovakia was Hungary's old pre-Treaty of Trianon borders. Oh yeah, it was Trianon. I'll just make sure that wasn't the Treaty of Saint Germain en Laye, or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it was Saint Germain en Laye. All right, Treaty of Craiovia or Craiova. I've never been able to pronounce it, honestly. Which gave Bulgaria Dobruja, or well, southern Dobruja. Actually, technically, northern Dobruja is this little coastal area in Romania. Which I don't know why there's a northern and southern Dobruja, since just these four little things right here would be northern Dobruja. I don't get why they couldn't add four of these little things into a province called North Dobruja. You know, you made this little thing a friggin' province. Why couldn't you make this little thing a friggin' province? Would it just give them too much strategic importance? Because I don't think it really would. Honestly. Seriously. I don't think it really would. Because then you could just have Bulgaria have a claim on it, since they really want Northern Dobruja. Okay. Anyway, getting away from that, let's do large force, which I need manpower, so I kind of have to go that route, honestly. I really have no other choice but to go that route. Okay, and the Italians are doing surprisingly well considering, past couple times. You know, pretty sure they especially hated when a certain Austro-Hungarian Empire pushed all the way to all the way to Venice or Venezia. And if you're speaking Italian, then it would be Venezia. But yeah. Okay, let's invite foreign investors. Okay. It's basically mid 1940, And yeah. Germans are gonna declare on the Soviets anytime soon. That's coming 1941. You know. And Romania has finally ceded Bessarabia to the Soviets, which I think was a good